Hi, my name's Omar, and today I want to talk to you about how interest rates are affecting Canadians in anticipation of the next meeting for the Bank of Canada. With interest rates impacting everything from mortgages to the price of groceries, Canadians are keeping a close eye on what the Bank of Canada is going to do next. So the BOC's main goal is to keep inflation low and stable, and they aim for an inflation rate of about 2% per year based on the consumer price index. So recently inflation has been improving. However, the sticky point has proven to be shelter. That's the area in the Canadian economy that's proved to be quite susceptible to inflation recently. Shelter costs, including rent and mortgages, have been rising and are currently the main drivers of inflation in Canada. And they're influenced by the population growth and the housing shortage. So how does the Bank of Canada control inflation? So the primary tool that they use to control inflation is the interest rate. If you want to lower inflation, you raise the interest rate. And by doing so, you're hoping that consumers and companies spend less because the cost of borrowing becomes too expensive. In theory, less spending means less demand for the goods and services, which should slow down the price increases. So what the Bank of Canada did in 2022, when we saw that peak 8.1% inflation, is they raised the interest rate about 10 times from 0.25% to 5%. And it was one of the most dramatic and quick interest rate hikes seen in Canada. With inflation coming more and more towards the 2% target rate, the Bank of Canada has shifted to lowering the rates to mitigate the risk to the Canadian economy. So what impact does this have on Canadians? While in Canada we have avoided a recession so far, in 2025 we're expecting a gradual recovery in the Canadian economy. As inflation slows down but housing costs remain high, Canadians will continue to face some financial pressure. The Bank of Canada's rate decisions will continue to shape the economic recovery and personal finances into 2025. That's it for today's video. Make sure to check our blog where we add market and finance updates, and you can find this in the bio. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.